Give me another picture. For 7 years, the Midianites came into Israel like a swarm of locusts. They moved across the land, taking everything off it, all the crops and farm animals. They left nothing for the Israelites to eat. The people became desperate and had to find places to hide in mountain caves. A man named Gideon was also hiding from the Midianites. He had to thresh his wheat in a wine vat instead of an open threshing floor. The angel of the Lord came and sat under an oak tree nearby. He said, "The Lord is with you, O mighty warrior." Gideon said, "Oh, my Lord, if God is with us, why is he allowing all these bad things to happen to us? Where are all the wonderful miracles our fathers told us about? God is no longer fighting for us." The angel said, "I'm sending you to deliver Israel from the Midianites." Gideon was shocked. "Lord, how can I deliver Israel? I'm a nobody." The Lord said, "Yes, but I'll be with you, and you'll have victory." Gideon said, "Lord, I need a sign that you're really talking to me. Please stay here while I prepare a sacrifice." The Lord said, "I stay here until you return." Gideon rushed off and prepared a sacrifice for him. When it was ready, he put it on a rock. The angel of the Lord reached over and touched the sacrifice with the tip of his staff. Fire came up from the rock and burned it up, and then the Lord vanished. Gideon yelled, "Lord God, I'm about to die. I've seen the angel of the Lord face to face." The Lord said, "Don't be afraid. You're not going to die. Do what I say. Your father has an altar of Baal. Tear it down and build an altar to God. Then offer a burnt offering to the Lord." Gideon obeyed, but did it at night. He was afraid of his family and the men who lived in his city. In the morning, people found Baal's altar torn down. They saw the altar to the Lord built in its place, and the ashes of the burnt offering on top of it. Soon they learned Gideon had done this. The men of the city went to his father's house and said, "Give us your son. We'll kill him because he tore down Baal's altar." Gideon's father said to them, "Show me the man who is defending Baal. He'll be dead by morning. If Baal is really a god, let him defend himself." Once again, the Midianites came into Israel and camped in a valley. The Spirit of the Lord filled Gideon, and he sent out messages for people to come ready to fight. Then Gideon prayed, "Lord, give me a sign." He then put a fleece of wool on the threshing floor and said to God, "I'll know you'll deliver us if the morning dew is only on the fleece, and all the ground is dry." He got up early in the morning and found that the fleece was soaking wet, but the ground was dry. Gideon said, "Lord, don't be angry with me. Allow me one more test. This time let the fleece remain dry and the dew be all over the ground." In the morning the fleece was dry and dew was all over the ground. Gideon gathered a troop of 32,000 men. He took them and camped south of the Midianites. The Lord said to Gideon, "You have too many men with you. If I give the Midianites to you now, Israel will say, 'We won this victory by our own power.' Tell them, 'If you're afraid, go home.'" Gideon said this to the people, and 22,000 people left, leaving 10,000 men. The Lord said to Gideon, "There are still too many men. Take them down to the water. Watch carefully. Notice those who use their hands to bring the water to their mouth. Separate them from those who kneel down and drink like a dog." There were 300 men who drank using their hands. The Lord said, "I'll give you victory over the Midianites using these 300 men. Send the rest of them home." So Gideon sent them home. Those who were left made camp above, where the Midianites were in the valley. The people of Midian were like a swarm of locusts, and their camels were like the sand by the sea. That night the Lord said to Gideon, "Sneak into the Midianite camp. If you're afraid, take your servant with you. Listen to what the soldiers say." So Gideon took his servant and went into the Midianite camp. He heard a man telling a friend about a dream. He said, "I saw a loaf of bread rolling into our camp. It struck a tent and totally destroyed it." His friend answered, "I know what it means. That loaf of bread is the sword of Gideon the Israelite. God has handed the entire Midianite camp over to him." Gideon returned to Israel's camp and said, "Get up, for the Lord has given the Midianites to you." He divided the 300 men into 3 companies of 100. He gave each man a trumpet and a jar with a torch inside it. He said, "Watch me and follow my lead. When we're all at the edge of their camp, our group will blow our trumpets. You're to do the same. Everyone shout, 'The sword of the Lord and Gideon!'" Then he placed them on 3 sides of the camp. When they were all in place, Gideon's group blew their trumpets and broke the jars. The other two groups did the same. They held their torches in their left hands, their trumpets in their right hands, and shouted, "The sword of the Lord and Gideon!" This totally shocked the Midianite army. They panicked and started to run, yelling as they ran. Gideon's men blew their 300 trumpets. With this, the Midianite soldiers drew their swords and started killing one another. Gideon then sent for the rest of the men of Israel. Together they ran after the Midianites as they tried to leave Israel. God gave a great victory that day over Midian, and they were no longer a threat to Israel. After the battle, the people wanted to make Gideon their king, but he refused. He simply went back to live at his house. Then Israel was at peace for 40 years.